There's something I've been meaning to ask. That young lad carrying herbs around the camp, is he with you? I figured as much. I thought I saw you together earlier. Sorry to ask this, but could you thank him for me later? It's nothing really, just he provided treatment to one of my men earlier. I want to make sure he knows he's appreciated. Tell that young healer that Dian Wei, vassal of Chang Miao, sends his thanks. Make sure he gets the message.
They say there's an officer with the strength of a fierce god. His name is Louis Bu.
Let me take a moment to introduce you to these two. Li Dian and Yue Jin, both dependable warriors.
The name's Li Dian. I got a feeling we'll get along well.
And I am Yue Jin. I'm quite eager to head into battle with you.
We've had quite a few newcomers like these two lately. I'm quite thankful for it.
I admit, I had my doubts at first.
What an impressive gathering. Do you mind if I join you? It really is you. Do forgive me. My name is Chen Gong. I am but one of the many who answered Lord Cao Cao's call to arms.
This man used to serve Dong Zhuo, but he helped me in secret during my escape.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. After all, I did not change allegiance out of honor or the goodness of my heart. My wisdom would be better used under Lord Cao Cao than Dong Zhuo. It is as simple as that.
These are just a handful of the volunteers who have arrived from all across the land.
Speaking of which, I saw a few warriors I recognize from our time fighting the Yellow Turbans. You might even know a couple of them.
There's still time before we must depart. Why not go and say hello?
Long time no see. I've heard much of your exploits from Lord Cao Cao.
None of us foresaw Deng Zhuo causing this much trouble. He was far more dangerous than we thought.
Well, it's still better than the Yellow Turban Rebellion. The situation's straightforward, at least. Taking down a scoundrel like him will be no different than fighting bandits. And that I can do no problem. I thought you'd get it. After all the battles you've been in, you must be pretty strong now, huh? I'm looking forward to seeing you in action.
Don't get yourself killed chasing glory on the battlefield.
It's good to see you again. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Come to meet everyone here, have you?
He was just summoned to a meeting. With a gathering of this size, discussions are sure to take considerable time and effort.
Though I hear you and Lord Cao Cao have also been through your share of hardships. It is through such hardships that we grow as people. I look forward to seeing how you've grown.
I need to speak with you. Do you have a moment? Most of the troops in our coalition directly serve lords of their own. But now, we've gathered volunteers who do not belong to any particular leader. Those are the ones I wish to speak to you about. They have given me free rein over how to organize them. Their numbers are few, but they are men of honor. And that is why I thought you might command them. But you would not say no, surely. You have eyes that clearly assess the battlefield, and the skill to make the right decisions. And most importantly, you're beyond the schemes of the nobility. You are more than capable of this task. I have faith in you. I'm counting on you. Now, let me introduce you to your troops.
You must be our commander. I'm proud to be serving you.
We're a varied bunch. Some of us are well-versed in the martial arts, while others just came from sowing the fields. But we're all the same in wanting to make the world a better place. We look forward to your command, sir.
Dong Zhuo is not someone I would want as a friend or an enemy. I could feel it the moment I saw him.
What a coincidence. Great timing, though. I finally have some time to talk, so join me for a bit. Well, Cao Cao is once again absorbed in his poetry. I thought it'd be best to not disturb him. He's a genius at that too, but unfortunately for me, he is constantly requesting that I read the classic of poetry. I guess people are naturally suited for different things. What about you? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cao Cao is in the process of gathering support from noble families across the land. We need troops and supplies, along with open supply routes. It seems he wants to be prepared for our future endeavors. Yet, as our army grows, my work becomes ever more complicated. Damn you, Cao Cao. Always making my life more difficult. It truly is. But it can't be helped if he needs my help. Maybe I would start enjoying it a bit more, if you were with us. Looking back at the battle against Dong Zhuo, I'm still amazed at how calm you were under those circumstances. I'm extremely keen to have you join us. You could be one of our officers, you know. Is that so? You're more cautious than I thought. Even I don't fully understand how Cao Cao thinks. Nonetheless, I have faith in him as a person. The path he walks is bound to lead somewhere interesting, don't you think? I've been talking too much. The poet's latest composition will be finished by now. He likes me to be there for the first recitation. I must return. Don't worry. This is my treat. Take your time.
Lord Sun Jian helped defeat the Yellow Turbans, and now he's come here. We are truly blessed.
Let's begin. Listen.
Right. Over here!
No.
No.
Go.
Let's go. We have joined together to ensure that justice is done. First, let us pass through Sishui Gate, and then on to Luoyang.
We are here to protect you. Let us head out.
End is here.
The lords are advancing. We must keep pace. Onwards!
Push! Forward! We must reach Sishui Gate first!
Next, the real battle starts here.
Must be some sort of joke.
The enemy officer
would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
This territory is ours.
Just as expected. Now we can get behind them!
Everyone, stay calm. Let our allies protect the rear of our forces. Keep your eyes forward.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Bear witness to my power.
What happened to the rear guard of Yuan Shu's forces? Why hasn't anyone come?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take pride in your valor.
Our efforts weren't enough.
We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention.
The enemy officer
Leave them to our
has been
allies and
defeated.
push on! Start the event!
This appears to be as far as we go. Something about this battle doesn't feel right. It's a bit more of our allies than our enemies.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is my domain. I am in control.
We are now in control here.
up this momentum, and we will take Sishui Gate!
All my might.
Don't let them take all the glory! Follow them! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What is Yuan Shu planning?
But I cannot permit him to endanger my troops like that. That said, there are enemies to be defeated. This is no time for quarrels.
As long as I am here, Sishui Gate will not fall. Have at you!
Too strong.
Is that all you have to offer? Bring out the next soldier.
Bring them down.
Possible. Again. Human. There we go. Is it over already? Well, I expected more from the coalition forces.
Reporting! The enemy officer Huan Xiong is laying waste to our forces!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But he's just one man!
Take that!
Let's get
Typical
serious.
of Lord Huan Xiong. Let's take this opportunity to attack.
Begin advancing!
Each of them was desperate to claim glory for themselves, only to be routed soon. I suppose numbers alone are not enough.
All my might!
Curses! My reign cannot end here.
Take this!
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
The enemy officer
I will continue to fight without complaint.
This is... I can't lose like this. Here's the resistance is futile. Sorry. Thanks for the help.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Let's get
I
serious!
will not let any of them come close to the general. I will be his unbreakable shield.
This is bad. Still, times like this are exactly when you keep your cool.
This is bad. Someone let him get here fast. We're done for.
All my might! Got this!
I leave the rest up to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated to be disorganized. Since we have greater flexibility, we must step up to support them.
I must live up to the expectations of my benefactor. I, Vigil, ensure victory by any means necessary.
Watch the master at work.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We follow your command. Give us your orders!
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall. Foresaw my predicament, did you? You have my thanks.
Gotta appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. Almost makes me emotional.
Sight for sure eye. This cements our friendship even more strong.
Take this! All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is getting tough. Maybe we should call for help.
I've been waiting for this.
Looking rough.
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power. Take this.
Land belongs to us!
The enemy officer
Pretty much
has been defeated.
The real fight starts now.
These should be sufficient numbers for the frontal assault. We shall attack from another direction.
The enemy officer
Has been defeated. I'm pulling back for now. You have amazing talent. Now, don't let it go to waste. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Reporting! Dongzhuo's reinforcements are heading for Sishui Gate!
Knowing the enemy is coming makes a big difference. Maybe we can catch them off guard.
Take that!
Our front has advanced far enough now. Let us aim for the enemies at Sishui Gate. Let's start the advance.
Sishui Gate is extremely well defended. Capturing it will take time.
It would be even more difficult if their archers remain in range. Perhaps we should first soften their defenses with our counter-hits.
Let's go evaluate the situation for ourselves.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Preparations are complete. Begin launching the stones.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taken this area for my own. Wait. We need to assess the situation. We're being pushed back. Fine. Then we shall just rejoin Lord Huashong.
Do it!
We're charging in with their guards down. Time for Cheng Fei of Yen to make an appearance!
An ambush is a craven tactic.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Excellent. You did well.
We're making a stop here.
Very well. And now's the time for our attack.
We shall go as well. Cut into the enemy's flank.
The ambush is about to begin. We must act at once.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have no time for these swarms of vermin. Is there no one who can face the mighty Quan Strong?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nowhere left to run!
I'd like nothing more. Impressive. Looks like we've got a real fight on our hands.
officer
has been defeated. Elation pulses through our ranks.
Something else. Take pride. You have failed the great.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's show them what we can do.
The enemy officer
Someone defeated
has been defeated.
Such valor deserves high praise indeed.
Don't think you can pass through the gate so easily.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
Behold, I am Guan Yu, the Yu-Bei's blade of justice. Those unprepared to face me, flee now! I shall take on the rest.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The way you fight is truly remarkable.
Bear with this. Now, looking rough. Take that. Time to end this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must fall. But I shall be vindicated next we meet.
Splendid work indeed. Well done, everyone.
We finally made it through Sishui Gate. It was a tough fight, but you all fought bravely.
Thank you, my lord. I have learned much through this ordeal.
I had a bad feeling before the fighting started, but we turned it around in the end. I've been meaning to ask. Are you sure the army is ready to move out?
We've run out of other options. If we can't agree here and now, then the whole coalition could fall apart.
Yuan Shu, Yuan Shao, Sun Jian. There are embers smoldering in many camps tonight. They're all so wary of one another, they can't help but get in each other's way.
And we're guilty of it too. But the way we've dithered the whole time, it may no longer be possible to defeat Dongzhuo.
Don't you think Yuan Shu crossed a line back there? Lord Sun Jian has every right to be furious with him.
He has brought shame upon the House of Yuan with such conduct.
There's nothing in particular that I'm aware of. There may be a simpler explanation. For instance, perhaps he feels he was deprived of his moment of glory.
If that is the case, then his actions are even more unforgivable. All of us almost lost our lives.
Lord Sun Jian is fuming about this incident. He said was going to bring it up with Lord Yuan Shu himself. It seems yet another obstacle stands in our way before we can defeat Dongzhuo.
Lord Yuan Shu, what were you thinking?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean my actions in the battle? We had the important task of defending the stronghold. There wasn't time to think about those who rushed brashly out to the front line.
Rushed out? We may have pushed the vanguard, but we didn't plan to go that far from the stronghold.
Is that so? Then I must have been mistaken.
Lord Yuan Shu, let me be very clear. I apologize if you think I overstepped my mark. However, I will not forgive you for putting my men in danger for the sake of your pride.
For my pride, you say? You think I would be jealous of a petty magistrate like yourself? Well, here is some advice for you, Sun Jin. It is better to back down gracefully than bark incessantly. If you want to live, that is.
You...
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yes, that was quite the mark you made. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, you two as well. Although, I am a little concerned about the coalition forces. They seem to have trouble with cohesion. Well, you may remember Lord Sun Jian and Yuan Shu arguing during the battle. And while you'll see some troops praising each other's valor, others are berating their ostensible allies over their ancestry. With relationships so fraught, it's hard to imagine things working out.
It is easy to say we're fighters united for a cause, but we must remember that we each have our own motivations.
There are those concerned about the way of the world, those moved by call to act, and those who want to take Dong Zhuo's place. They squabble simply because they each have a different end goal in mind.
Hey, come on. What's with all this depressing talk, huh? We won, didn't we? It doesn't matter what anyone else does. What matters is that we do what we can, right?
You're right, Zhang Fei. And I really should learn from your outlook on things. Very well then. Let us rest and prepare for the next battle.
Your bravery has won my heart. May I join you?
Don't get yourself killed chasing glory on the battlefield.